Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
Here we go. Yeet, man up, Yeet. Let's go, let's go. Here we go.
A first down throw, Darnold, caught here by Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Trenton Cannon, 65 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, it stays up. They shakes him off. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quickly now, a look at the Eagles' offensive starters.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now the second down throw on target. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Push him back.
To throw is Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's good.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if they have any kind of a good back, He'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
On first down, Darnold. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. On first down, it's Cannon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Wentz now on first down. It's caught by Sanders. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
You bet. That's over. Over. 47. Check, 47. You're not ready.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Trenton Cannon with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets will extend their lead. The point after is good. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
We got this.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wentz completes it to Aguilar. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Ward. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Wentz got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only get 5 out of that quick slant, but that's good enough for a 1st. Wentz now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. The 40. He's at the 30. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. A pretty wild 1st quarter. 21-7, our score.
March 47. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cannon fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Trenton Cannon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt is
skirt.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Past the 20. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Jets will extend their lead. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Wentz now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here we go. Waiting. It's our time. It's our time.
On first down, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Ward.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Darnold on 1st down. Airing one out for Crowder. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Here's Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. second down and 4. Darnold. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Darnold now to throw. On the screen, this is Cannon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys continue to pour it on. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. When you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Wentz now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. This pass complete. Wentz to Ertz. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Wentz. Going right side here, and that's complete. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jordan Jenkins in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down now, it's Cannon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Hey, Orbit.
From the 44, Darnold. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Here's Darnold.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Derek Barnett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here we go.
A final shot before the break. Darnold, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Wentz to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 in.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, 33 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. From just shy of midfield, Darnold. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Vincent Smith, 49 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point safely through, and the lead will swell by one more. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A quick throw. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw is Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Wentz now on first down. Ertz has it left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Wentz now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Caught here by Griffin. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Pass interference.
Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Darnold from the gun. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ward. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
It's Steve McClendon that time who winds up getting him down. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Copeland just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Wentz. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Le'Veon Bell! Kiss him goodbye! And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Darnold.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big play. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Cannon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that 1st down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. The shotgun snap for Darnold. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Complete. Smith has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. They'll run on first down. Cannon. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. And quickly they get to the line. They go again with Cannon. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. A first down throw, Darnold. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. To throw is Darnold.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make it second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Darnold. This will be caught at about the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Wentz to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Wentz throwing complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. To throw is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got? What's this, son? Give me some. Here we go.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry